instead of cause havoc. They're all part of his crew. And he says, my surprise party. Look at the screen. Let me show you what I just did. And on the screen, it comes up. And then it shows Jesus in the garden. They start screaming in hell. Remember him? You remember him? He cast us out. Look what Satan did. Who's the Lord now? Then they show him being beaten. They show this. Satan standing in front of hell. And he's just standing there receiving the praise of him killing Jesus. But remember it said that Jesus went to the heart of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights. So as the movie is showing and the film is playing and Satan is taking his vows, there's a man that begins to walk from back of the stage, on the stage of hell behind him. He had a robe that was bloody. He had a robe that was bloody. And he realized he had to change his robe into something else. He had to get a shirt of a warrior. He said, we're going to war, so I've got to get a shirt to do some more. And he walks up behind this stage. Satan doesn't see him. And as he's standing there, Jesus comes and grabs him. Everybody out there sees it's Jesus. All of a sudden they hear an earthquake take place. And the earthquake are the grandstands in heaven where they begin to stand up. And they start stomping their feet in the stadium that he's going to do this. Our champion is on the field. He's going to do this. He's going to destroy him. He's going to destroy the devil. And then shout it. And then cheering. Everybody in hell is on their face. Satan doesn't know what's going on. And Jesus turns him around to see who he is. He said, I understand. You're having a surprise party. Surprise. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. You understand? He stands up in hell. He said, my daddy told you one day I was coming. He told you I was coming. And what did he tell you? On your belly you shall go all the days of your life. Get ready. All the days of your life you're going to eat dirt. Are you ready to let out a shout? He's getting ready to die. The streets of hell. He walks through every chamber, every tomb. He made a public spectacle. I read you the scripture. He embarrassed him. He looked at every demon in hell. That is who you following. This is who you gave up heaven for. You're the loser also. He drug him around to show everyone in hell he will not have any more power. Matter of fact, he found the keys. And he took some keys of death, hell, and the grave. And then he says, hey you, what I'm going to do is whoever follows me. He's in hell. He said, hell, listen, whoever follows me, I'm going to make them a set of keys. I'm going to give them the same authority that you just see me and you saw me have right here in hell. I'm going to give them the authority to take every demon of hell and be able to break it. It is time for you and I to realize Jesus is the champion. redemption. You ever have a ticket to redeem something? See, when Jesus went to the cross, he got a redemption ticket with your name on it. Initially, God made you. He made me. He sent me out into the world. Somehow, I drifted beyond his eyesight. And I got lost. Jesus is walking by a pawn shop. It's the devil's pawn shop. And in the window, there you are, for sale. Jesus looks at me. He said, I've been looking for you. He walks into the pawn shop. He said, devil, here's my blood that buys the one in the window. I want him. He takes me. He takes you. He looks at you and says, I made you. I created you. And now I bought you back in your mind. You've been redeemed. You understand? Redemption. He did that for me. He did that for you. And so when you think about, you want to turn your back on God, you want to follow this? Is this what you're going to turn your back on God and go to the loser? Think about it. When you leave here, you've been in a safe place, but you leave here, we're back out there again, right? This guy's going to show up. He's going to do his best to get me to go back to a different opinion. All that fire that you have, it's not real. You were just caught up. Come on. Let's get back to what we used to be doing. You're eating up that tree, get ready to go to the tree. And that's where you're going to say you're a loser. Because I saw on the last night of conference, I saw what Jesus did to you. He destroyed you. You have no power. You have been humiliated. I am going to follow Christ in my life. All of you here, listen. Those of you here, you have not been all in yet. You have not said, I'm all in with God. You've given him a little bit. You've given him almost. You've given him 80%. I want you to run down to this altar right now and say, I'm all in. Come on right now.